I abandoned my family and I am okay with it. Back then, I thought my life was pretty much ideal. I lived in a nice house in a decent neighborhood, had a job that paid well enough to keep us comfortable, and was married to Clara, who I believed was the love of my life. We had a daughter, Sophie, who was just hitting her teenage years, and despite all the horror stories you hear about teenagers, she was a good kid. We did the usual family things, movie nights, weekend barbecues, and the occasional trip to the park. It was a simple life, but I was happy. Neighbors would often wave or stop by for a chat. They seemed friendly enough, always commenting on how lovely Clara's garden looked or how well-mannered Sophie was. But there was one neighbor who was a bit different. Occasionally, he would say something that seemed a bit off. Once, while I was mowing the lawn, he paused by the fence and asked how things were going at home. It was a normal question, nothing out of the ordinary, but the way he did it, like he was poking around for something more, caught me off guard. I brushed it off, told him we were all good, and continued on my way. That evening, I mentioned it to Clara, thinking it was odd but not much more. She laughed it off,